Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, B-Funk, thinking right out here in the lab. Where I do what I do for you. Your boy's pissed off. This one, get your heads up. I am about to get my rant on. This motherfucker. Hope I don't make a Freudian slip and call him what I really want to call him. But yeah, this is all about that motherfucker. Sorry. What the fuck is going on? That's the question I'm asking. So let's see if we talk about what the funk is going on with this motherfucker. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Hey, listen, 25 will live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my story for life. I give you real life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. You got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You went on through. Yeah, that's what I do for you. It's rhetorical. But if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to my God be true. Right thinkers, let's talk about this motherfucker. Got me about to lose my mind. I'm seeing stuff that I can't believe. And it's really happening. This is surreal stuff that's happening in real time. That's not good. So, like I said, what the funk is going on? Yeah, I said funk, and you know what I mean. I don't want to make that Freudian slip because when you start a phrase off with this mother, you know it ain't going to be good. And I got a whole list of this mother for him. Okay, let's go. I said I want to do this no more. I lied. Sorry. Drastic times call for drastic measures. And I got to say, so I just can't not say nothing. This is getting ridiculous. So here I go again with my rant on. I'm back with the rant. Yeah, I said funk. And since I can't cuss and be belligerent and let them know how I really feel, I will express myself with the word funk. We all know what it means, okay? But that's what I'm trying to explain to you. I don't want to get shut down. I just want to make my point. And that's the best way I could. I'm mad. I'm mad than a motherfucker, first of all, with what's going on with this motherfucker who running white America. Oh, getting close there, getting close. In the ground. Dude, what the hell? I can't even go there. Let me just teach it. Because this is just getting ridiculous. This is really getting out of hand. I said I wasn't going to talk about this guy, but he make it hard. Real hard. Not to, because what I'm seeing, this guy is just getting away with murder, breaking the law. And what I'm not liking is nobody's stopping him. Everybody talking about this orange-faced motherfucker, but ain't nobody stopping him from doing what he's doing, and he could care less. He give himself an A+, and everybody say you failed. What delusional world are you living in? But that's how he is. He never had to pay for his transgressions against anything when he was wrong. He just brought his way out. So that's how he is, and that's who we got running the country. Where are we going? Yeah, no breaks. I told you that before you got there, but that's either here or there. This motherfucker is starting to piss me off. And 60 years ago, 50 years ago, Marvin Gaye asked the question to the world back in the 60s, what's going on? Remember that? I do. Because that's not how they look at what's going on. Yeah, the world. I got it. a view from somebody else's perspective. And what he saw, he didn't like. So, being the man of music, he used his, back in the 60s, when the racial civil rights movement was going on, Marvin was in the mix. But he was a superstar, a singer, so he had all the privileges. So he wasn't suffering, but he saw it. Muhammad Ali did the same thing. I can go anyone, but I'm worried about my damn people. So he didn't separate himself. But he wrote the question, what's going on? He asked the question, and then he put it to music. It woke a lot of people up. That was his intention. Nobody says nothing about that. Oh, Marvin, he gave us a message. Wake up. See what the hell is going on. And but what happened? We went back to sleep. Now I'm here asking what the funk is going on. Attitude. Okay, understand that. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm sorry. Marvin Gaye was giving us a message. And from his musical genius and aspect of what he was seeing, he wrote down, he was a musical genius. And he made a record that woke a nation of people up at that time, which we needed. And nobody saw it from that way. When I was a kid, okay, I was in high school. My teacher was a young Miss Finn, I'll never forget her, respect her. She was a hot shot, fresh out of college. She was into black movement, graduated from black college. So she had me do a report on Marvin Gaye's record, what's going on. I was engulfed in that, and from that point on, I had a different perspective about looking at the world because of that record. And a lot of things was going on back then, and it wasn't all good for black people. Like I said, I was a kid, so I don't really understand. I remember the race, I remember the riots, I remember all that, but it was a lot of stuff going on. Okay, and like I said, for us, it wasn't good. But hell, it seemed like the movement, things seem to be changing, right? And in my time, it just showed me from back then to now, ain't much change, okay? We really haven't gotten better at what we need to be doing to find out what was going on with us. We didn't wake up, we went back to sleep at the wheel. So now, 2026, let's get up the ante now. Let me get into my groove. I'm about to rant, so get ready. 2026 is my question. I'm asking, what the funk is going on? This is crazy. 50 years ago, I wasn't, I was around, but I wasn't. Now, I'm saying this has got to be the most ridiculous crap I've ever seen. But from Marvin Gaye's perspective to my perspective, watch this. So I'm no musical genius, so I ain't got, So my choice of words are going to be a little different. I'm not asking what's going on. I'm asking what the funk is going on. Emphasis on the funk. Funk is real. Okay? That's my definition for funk. My name is P Funk. The title is Pure Real. So when I'm saying funk, I'm just keeping it real. Okay? I'm not cussing. I understand that. Metaphorically. But just like Marvin Gaye, when he was seeing and writing down what he didn't like, I want to know what the fuck is going on in white America being white America. This is starting to get ridiculous with this clown just doing whatever he wants. And y'all, I asked you a long time ago, I made this story less about that one. What's the difference between the good white man and the bad white man? The good white man holds the people. The bad white man will hold the people. The good white man won't stop. So what's the difference? My point. But we as black people, we have to realize that white America won't change. Understand that. They showed you time and time again. They're not changing. How about we make a change? Change the game a little bit, okay? We have to make the change. And that's my goal. Change us. We got that power. The power to change us. We got the power to change them. We don't. The white man's worst nightmare, again, I tell you, again, is not enlightened black man, but an enlightened black movement of conscious people becoming conscious and aware of his nonsense that he's been doing for the last 250 years on us. That's his worst nightmare. Why? He can't continue that. That's what'll change. Hosea said it best. My people being destroyed through lack of knowledge. So let's flip it. How about my people start to change what? Through knowledge. self-knowledge, okay? Self-mastery, becoming better people. I'm an enlightened, conscious black man. And I want to enlighten all my black people. I don't want to be, I'm only, no, I'm not that asinine. That's why I teach. I want others to know who they are too. Live a good, fruitful life and do something productive for themselves and help others. That's what the world needs. All the other stuff, my man, yeah, all propaganda nonsense. Let's keep it real. Let's start doing what? Start with us, that man in the mirror. This motherfucker is lost all his ever-loving little bit of mind that he was given at birth. He ain't coherent to the problems going on in the world at all. He is numb to what's going on. He into his own thing. And nobody seems to want to stop that. It's wrong. We know that. The Supreme Court says it's wrong. He don't care. He don't care. He gonna do what he want to do. We done had some bad leaders, aka presidents in the past. But this ain't a president. This is a dictator. It's Caligula all over again. He didn't last. Certain people, you do certain things. Some people ain't gonna just tolerate that nonsense. I'm just saying. But this motherfucker that takes the cake. Is it just me? I'm just saying, this motherfucker is just tearing stuff up and nobody seems to want to stop him. They know he's wrong, but they don't stop him. This motherfucker think he can do whatever he wants as the president. Well, y'all put him in a position. I ain't saying me and y'all. Y'all put him there, so yeah, that's his take on being the president. I can do whatever I want. I'm immune to any. Dude, no, you, first of all, to have that mentality makes no sense for you to be leading anybody with that mentality. But I digress. And I'm about to wrap it up with a good one. The last 5 are going to be all about him. This dude, motherfucker, Venezuela. Well, those who in the know what he doing, okay? But those who don't know, they have a clue. Dude, you just taking advantage of people. What's the difference when Putin did it to Ukraine? You doing the same thing to Venezuela. Pot calling the kettle black. Again, how in God's name is a guy like this could ever be in charge of anything, more or less the president 2 times? In what world did that? Oh, white America. Well, that makes sense. And some people gonna try to make it make sense. He still got people believing he's a good guy. He's doing the right thing. That's the scary part. This, he claimed. He claims to be this lying motherfucker claims to be a billionaire, brag about how much money he got. He don't need the money. Dude, you a hustling con man. You got money coming in hand over fist since you've been in the White House. Okay, we know that, but we ain't gonna go there. I ain't got time. Other people know about that, but I'm understanding. But he can't pay his bill for when he found guilty 34 fraudulent laws, and your price was $450-something billion, not $1 million. I ain't got no money. I can't borrow no money. When nobody loaned it to me. Somebody with half a sense know that you can't be trusted. But you're a billionaire. How can a billionaire have bad credit? Make that make sense? Moving on. Jesus. Taking it home. Again, I appreciate you tuning in. I had to get this off my chest. But it's getting worse. Why? Since I done did this, he done some more style. It's hard to keep up with this shit show he running. But I'm doing my best. I can't say I won't be back. But I can be sure I'll be back. So I ain't gonna tell you I'm not gonna do it. I'll be back. I already know he's gonna give me a reason to do it again. But here I go to wrap it up for you. This is the ultimate right here. So for the next 5 categories, it's gonna start out with this motherfucker. And I'm trying to let you know before I go, so I don't make a Freudian slip, because I'm so annoyed with this guy. All right, let me talk to maintain my groove and get this out the way. All right. He wants his name on everything. What the fuck is his problem? Oh, ego. The orange maniac has an ego big as all outdoors. He wants to be a king. He wants to be a dictator. He wants everything. So let's talk about this motherfucker. Here, I don't. What is it? This motherfucker here. Oh, I hope I don't make my Freudian slip because I'm about to go in on him because the stuff that he's doing, unbelievable, unprecedented, and it ain't none of it's good. None of it's good, and nothing he's doing good for us as a people. He wouldn't run Venezuela. Nigga, you ain't running the United States. What the hell you want to do with them? Oh, they got the oil. They got reserves. That's what it's about now. That's where we are. Yep, bully. This motherfucker is off the hook with his ego mentality ass, making history. He wants to be remembered. Oh, don't worry. We got you the books like the worst, my man, 2 times. Don't worry. You outdone yourself in being the worst president. Okay? That's your legacy. That's what you're going to leave behind. A bunch of buildings with a bunch of names ain't going to do jack. Why they going to take it down? When Akhenaten changed from a bunch of guys to one guy, as soon as he demised, they went back to what they were doing, took all his stuff down and threw it out. That's the fate you're going to suffer, dog. Only thing we're going to know about you is he's an orange-faced maniac and he tried to destroy the world. Not take over, destroy. He ain't even trying to take over. He just want to destroy it. That's the suicidal mentality from Set, the ego. The ego would take his own self out to prove his point. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I destroy all this. And if I'm going down, we all going down. That's the ego mentality. See? Ain't being responsible for nothing. Dude, you've been a criminal a long time. So when it's time to get caught, you want to take everybody with you. Sound familiar? Call them rats. Moving on. All right. Again, this motherfucker wants to go down in history. And we got him covered. This motherfucker is a racist, egotistical maniac. And, oh, I forgot, and a womanizing pedophile. We ain't gonna talk about, I didn't even bring up the files. Why? That's gonna take on a whole nother of its own. I'll be back with that later. I'm pretty sure you got some stuff that's gonna come out again. But this motherfucker, is doing everything he can to not get out their seat. Y'all realizing this? The projects he's setting is going to take longer than he's supposed to be in office. You feel me? Wrapping it up before I get in trouble. Let me stop while I'm here. All right. I'm going to say 60-40, they still ahead. But this motherfucker, close, is the absolute worst motherfucker, ever. And that's, his history. He's going down in history as the worst. Hands down. Ain't even going to be close. He's going to have that locked up, hands down. It don't get no worse than this guy. And the future going to be, don't be like Trump. Wow, he was the worst. Simple as that. Oh, my right thing. I had to get this off my chest. But we really got a problem with this motherfucker. So, hoping somebody with the power and enough heart and courage to shortstop some of this nonsense, because we got 3 more years. Oh, Lord. This is just the first year. See where I'm going with this one? So, hope we can hold on. Hey, I got my seatbelt fastened real tight. I told you it's going to be a bumpy ride. This is just the first year. That's like the first hill. This is just the first one. You thought that was a Lulu. You see what's on the horizon? Right thinkers, maybe all there to be 100 miles a day. So I know that my right thinkers who know what this crazy motherfucker has passed away. I'm out.